Hello. Hi, Dawn. Good to see you on this Wednesday. Thanks for being here. I hope things are well with you. I can't remember where you're not in Australia, are you? I don't think so. I'm not sure. But welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, there I am. Okay. I've got to mute. I'm not too washed out today. Hello. Oh, you're in Virginia. Okay. Hello, Carol. I hope you're healing. You're in Virginia. Okay. And doing well. Think about you often. So, yeah, I got a few things to show and tell. I did a little shopping, bought some stuff that I didn't need. Hi, Becky. Now to practice talk. I bet. Yes, I bet. It must be, yeah, very difficult. Nice to see you, Becky. Geez, I almost look at this. How easy would that be to lose? And I just found it. It's a needle threader, which I desperately need. I also bought one of these, which is kind of silly, but it's a needle threader. But look what it does. It lights up so you can see what you're doing. Well, I guess you can't see that, but it lights up, and so it makes it easier to find the thing. I need to put this somewhere safe. The somewhere safe spot, right? I just wanted to show you what I've been working on. This has to be, this will get sewn on top. This is going to be, thank you. Yeah, they're just obviously scraps, and there's some batting. And this is going to be a tea cozy for my daughter-in-law's teapot that I took with me when I went to their place for Thanksgiving. And oh, right, did she? Yeah. So this is the beginnings of it, and I started it when I was there, but I didn't get very far. And I sometimes get a little confused when I'm sewing together these bits, but but this is as far as I've gotten, and it's not done yet. This all has to be sewn on, and then this piece here will go here, and this is a piece of one of my literally work bandanas. It still has a little bit of, well, you can't see it now. There's a little bit of paint on it, but I cut it up to stick on here, and then some of these pieces, I don't even know where I got. I have no idea where this came from, but it's going there. And and this is Timmy fabric that I got from somebody. And this is some batik or fake batik that I bought. And yeah, so it's coming along. And I've only got a couple more pieces to sew on. And then I've got to sew it together. Yeah, this will be the third tea cozy I've made. They're very relaxing. And her teapot, because I saw the teapot and I was able to kind of measure it. Hers is a very tall teapot. Mine is your little short and squat, little tiny teapot. And hers is really rather tall. And this is the last piece of batting I had, but it's going to fit because we kind of draped this over her teapot when I was there. So I will add some embellishments when I'm done. I have this antique fabric, vintage fabric that I got from a vintage fabric box that I bought, and I will stitch this on with using floss. And I'm going to add buttons and lace and some rickrack. And I have some of those puffy flowers that I want to add to it. So I'm going to add a lot of other stuff to it once I get it, these last couple of pieces sewn on. And then I'm going to sew it obviously onto the batting. It's not sewn onto the batting at this point. It's just, these pieces are just sewn, you know, like this. And I don't know whether when I sew it, my daughter-in-law is going to get it, Carol. Alex is going to get it. And I don't know whether when I stitch it, and I've never done that before, but I could stitch it like diagonally, you know, almost like a quilt type of thing. I guess I could. The last one I made, the one I made before, it was one of those Dreamathon marathons things that I ended up being on for like, I don't know, forever. And Devin won that. And so that's in Canada. And for the one that I had from my teapot, I had some neat stuff that I glued along the base of it, which I don't have, but I have rickrack. So I could do rickrack around the base of this. So that's the plan, but I have some other little pieces that I bought. I got a thing of vintage. No, I don't. I don't have a quilting foot, but I know how to drop the feed dogs, so you can do that random kind of stitching, if that's what you mean, but I don't have a quilting foot. No, I don't. I'm pretty sure I don't. It came with a whole bunch of feet, but I don't think quilting's one of them. I'd have to look in the manual. I couldn't just do it like diagonal and then diagonal or whatever, but I know I can. Don't you drop the feet, you've dropped the thing, right? So the little teeth, so you can so it kind of floats, I think. Maybe we can talk when we're in the chat room. So I just wanted to show that to you because I've been working on this since I could just sew the lines. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yep. I took it out of its bag and started working on it during Becky's stitch group on Tuesdays. So I had some fun with that. So I just thought I would share that with you. I took a picture of this so I will remember how to. You dropped it. It's free motion quilting. That's, I knew. And I will just fold this up like so. Oh. It's an interesting little crayons and a stamp. Fold this up and put it back in its bag. And then I can take it out. And I did, as I said, I did take a picture. So I will be able to find it again. Hi, Ampex. Played bridge this morning and I came in last, which means I got my $1 back. How exciting. So that was exciting. I normally come in the middle and don't get anything. So I got and yesterday I played bridge with my roommate. I'm in a duplex and we call, my neighbor, my roommate, at her house because she's very fragile. And so I played with, her name's Jeannie. And then I was called by Jeannie to sub for another woman who used to play who recently fell and broke her other hip. That happens a lot here. People fall and break hips a lot here. And I played with my other neighbor, Birgit, who is 100. She's 100 years old, and Jeannie's 95. And then the fourth person is a woman by the name of Ginny. So we have Jeannie and Ginny and myself. And I won there too. And I won $3. And I was very excited. I had the most unbelievable hands, the best hands I've ever had since I've started playing bridge. But more importantly, Jeannie's house has her porch is what my porch is going to look like when I have the renovation. And it was really great for me to see what that's all going to look like. And I was very excited. Hi, Lisa. So I was very excited to have a really good sense of what my porch is going to look like when it becomes a permanent structure. So that was really cool. She has a wider opening than I'm going to have, but basically the dimensions of it is the same. So I'm really happy to be able to physically see what that's going to look like. Now, what she did with her patio, which is off the porch, she enclosed that, and it was, and she used it as a garage for her golf cart, because these duplexes have single car garages. But that patio for me is going to become my studio. I know. Now all I have to do is hear from the contractor. I could phone him, but I haven't bugged him because I figured when he's ready, he's ready. And I'm really not under any time crunch, because my son initially was going to be coming like the first week in July, and I needed to be done by the first week in July, but now he's not coming in July, so there's really no crunch. So more show and tell. I got a very nice card from Becky, and I've already taken the card apart, Becky, so it can be recycled, but this was the cover of the card. Becky makes the best cards of anybody I know. And then in the inside were all these little birdies, which I have already started to cut out to use as embellishments on things in my journals and stuff. So thank you again, Becky. And she had this I like this stamp, the Forever. This is a cute stamp. And I got the newest stamp catalog. They've got some really neat stamps in the new stamp catalog. I get, if you order stamps online through the mail, they send you their beautiful catalog. Betty White is on the cover, so there's going to be a set of stamps honoring Betty White. So that's another thing I needed to show you. And another surprise gift was, Devin Yolande had said something about, I had mentioned that I love cutting out chairs, and I like to put chairs in my, glue books and forest books. And she said that she had a chair stamp. Would I be interested in that? And I said yes. And I really didn't know, what I was going to get. But what she did is contact P&M Studios, where her chair foamy stamp had been designed. So I got a foamy stamp, which I'm going to use, of a chair from P&M Studios, but from Yolande. And it says chairs, and this is Sketchy Math. And this was to Anne from Yolande. So that came from Yolande through P&M Artist Studios. So I'm very excited about. I will stamp these off. But when you order stuff from P&M Studios, they always have awesome goodies that they throw in the bag So you get this. And this comes in pretty much all their orders. You always get one of these little things, which are really cute. And these are actual pulls that they do. And then they make, Patricia, Mariah's mother, does all of these awesome. Hi, Yolanda. I was just saying thank you for the stamps and the chair. And I was talking about the goodies that you get. And these are pulls that Patricia does on the jelly plate, and they cut them up and they include those in your order, which is really cool. And you always get this really nice card that you can collage over. And it tells you when they're on. They're on 4 days a week. And it's always great. So this comes in all of their orders. This is just a given. And then, and of course, as crafters, we always like a good piece of cardboard. So this cardboard, and all of this comes in this type of bag, which is kind of like a vellum type of bag. And I was watching someone make ruffles. Well, I guess it's called ruffles on the sewing machine that you can put on the border of your journals. And I thought this would be really cool. I'm going to cut this in strips and maybe put a thin piece of paper and then do ruffles and use this material, at least some ruffles, and then maybe cut it and then make a clear bag to put in my journal. So this is going to be recycled. Oh, it's glassine. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. So this is going to get recycled. This will be used. These will be used. These will be used. I'm gonna stamp these off later. I have a little thing here that I'll put some ink on, and we'll stamp those off. So that is a show and tell. There's a story behind this. Then, that's not all. I was talking to Carol, and Carol had ordered a new paintbrush that Mariah's here. Hi, Mariah. Just bragging about your beautiful studio and all the neat stuff you get when you place an order. Yes. Well, it's a fun place to hang out, I'll tell you. So Carol had ordered a new paintbrush that she was gaga over. And so I think I got the right paintbrushes, and I think Carol's here, but I wasn't sure. So I got, this is the Princeton Long Round, and I don't know if you can see it, but it has a really nice long tip and a very pointy tip. And Carol did some beautiful watercolors with it. And this is their Velvet Touch series. And then I also got this is number 6. I got the number 8 Aqua Elite series, but it's a long round, and you get a really, really pointy tip on these. So I got that, because once you take these off, you never can get them back on without. My sister had sent me some. Yes. Absolutely, Carol. My sister had sent me birthday money. So this is my sister's birthday money. These 2 brushes. And I saw these, which I'm going to kind of mess around with. This is a new product for me. I love Kurtaki, anything Kurtaki. I have the Kurtaki water brushes from years ago, and this is a new product of theirs. Where's the other ones? Oh, there they are. These are Kurtaki, and they are clean color dots. I don't know, has anybody ever seen these before? And they're dual tip. Hi, Teresa. And they had them in small sets of 6, but I got them all, of course. And so we can try. I'm going to try these out. I'm going to swatch these. And this is my kind of daily little sketchy book that oh, you have tried these. Okay. So this is my book that I was supposed to draw in every day, but I haven't. But let's try this. So they're dots, right? So if you're into dots, you can do a little, what is that called? Pointillism? Is that? Oh, wow. Well, you can't see that at all, can you? I'm so sorry. I'm always so washed out. Wow. Oh, those are fun. Ooh. That's kind of cool. And then if you don't want to do the dots, then you've got a regular nib where you can. Oh, that is nice and fine. Can you see how? Jesus, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is going. Now I'm out of focus. Let's see. I am sorry. Let me turn the light off. I thought I had this all set. I really thought I had these all. I thought I had the lighting squared away, but apparently not. Okay. Let's see. I was trying to find something to highlight. Oh, okay. Hi, Janet. Much better, yeah. So I'm very pleased that this nib is very fine, very fine. So you have the option of the dots, and I really like these colors too. Oops, I don't want that. And I'm seeing how big you can, I guess if you go, yeah, you can get pretty big dots and then little dots. And then these are going to be fun to play with. Okay, I think they're watercolor, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they're acrylic. That's all. Water-based pigment. Keep horizontal. Huh. I think they're, my guess would be they're soluble. Water-based pigment. Is pigment usually, I'm not sure what pigment, I think pigment, well, we can throw some water on it. So I got those, and they have a metallic set. I went all out. So I got the metallic set. So these are, so I have gold and silver. Here's the gold. And this thing I cut the packaging. So I got the metallic set. And the same thing, they're dots. So if this was on black paper, that's the dot end. Okay, let me hold this up. Let's see if you can see. Ooh. I don't know whether that's gold or not. It looks like olive green. Maybe it's gold. Oh, maybe it is not gold. Maybe it is olive green. I don't think they tell you the color. Kataki, chrome, keep horizontal, water-based, metallic, dot. Gold, it does say gold, duh. Oh, it's drying gold. Same thing. Oh, this nib is a little bit not as fine as the other nibs. Okay, these are cool. So I got the gold. These will be fun on black paper. Okay, so pigment so they won't bleed. Okay, so there's the gold. And let's take a look at the silver. Well, I'm thinking I really like Diane Antone, and I like doing her watercolors. And these would be great for embellishing, you know, putting dots around things. Kurtaki, they're called Clean Color Dot. They're Zig, Kurtaki Zig Clean Color Dot. Oh, I like the silver. Yeah, these are going to be a lot of fun to play with. So I got the 6 of those. So there's, let's see, they did say silver, green, red. I would never guess that was red. Let's see, and that's the gold. And this is the violet and blue. So that's the metallic set. And there's 6 in this metallic set. So I got those. Hi, Kathy. And not done yet. I had $100 to spend. And I had a lot of fun. And before I do, I'm going to do I'll show you what the other thing I got. And I know Barbara Clark has these. And I've always wanted line and wash paint pen set, Derwent. And this is pretty cool because they give you the line, you know, pens. And this is the Inktense. And I want to swatch these. What side did I open these? I don't remember. I think I opened them on this side. Hi, Safia. And you get the 2 pens. And you get a water brush too in this set. Oh, and you get, I love it when they give you that little sponge. That's so helpful. So I'm going to play with these. I'm going to swatch these. I saw a very cute swatch. Is that how you say that word, swatch? Line and wash. That's what it's called. Yeah, line and wash paint pan set. Set, line, and, oh, that's in different languages. Yeah. And I saw a really neat way of swatching. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try that. It was on one of those reels. So I'm going to do that. But first I want to show you my last purchase. And this was, I think Dee Dee showed this. I have so many collage. Swatch rams with watch. And gouache, yes. And a couple of Sundays ago, I did one of hers. Let's zoom out. Lucy Dolclose. I did that on a box canvas during my stream a couple of Sundays ago. And this is her new book. And I just love all of this stuff. So I got this. So I will be making, I don't know whether I just want to get a journal just to go through this book and make these. There she is. Lovely person. It was a YouTube tutorial that I watched. But look, it's, oh my gosh. I mean, look at all this fun texture that's in her collages. It's just really fun stuff, and you use up all your bits and pieces. So I couldn't resist. And of course, I have this uppercase edition that's number 41, but I go back to, I think, 38. And I think that's not the first time she's been on the cover of uppercase. I think that's where I first saw her. So I couldn't resist to add this. Yes, there you go, mid-century modern. Yeah. And oh my gosh, there's just so many fun things to make in here and different ideas. Oh, look at this. This kind of reminds me of, oh, look. Oh, this is going to abstract. Oh, man. This is just hours of play and fun. And this is kind of what we did on Sunday, where you cut out the silhouette of the bottles with the flowers in it. That's kind of like the one I did Sunday. Not this past Sunday. I took a Sunday off. Yeah. But these are just, I just love them. This is something that they're so whimsical, yet they're so approachable. I'm not afraid of, and here she even telling you how to cut out your blocks. Very cool. So you'll be seeing me probably play with this online. Faux wood texture. So making collage papers. I honestly don't have any collage papers. I have a few little scraps for the 1 year I went to FADA school. So that was another purchase. Oh, thumbs up would be great. Yes. Maybe we should just make FADA collage papers. I know painty papers. And I always felt that I failed at painty papers, but I know you can't, but I always didn't like my painty papers. So anyway, I won't, but that's collage du jour. Techniques, tutorials, and inspiration for paper lovers. This is similar to what we did on Sunday. Yeah. Good stuff. All right. I think that's what I wanted to show you. Becky, are you coming on at 1:30? Oh, no, I'm going to make some. You don't have to. Oh, my. But thank you. So this is what I want to do. They give you this, and they have that. That's good. Wait, I'm not going to use that. Let's open this. Isn't it exciting to open a new set? Don't need that. I love these. I love the little. I really do. Never have too many of these. Oh, look. Oh, does that come out? I guess it does. Oh, it's got a little handle on it. Oh, is there paint underneath it? No. No, okay. Oh, oops. But that's good. You can easily, those pans are easily, you can refill those pans. That's very cool. Okay, let's do this. I don't need this. I'm going to use my new paint brushes. I'm going to give them a spritz. I brought over water. I know. I should lay it all out and take a picture of it and send it to my sister, but she wouldn't get it. But I could just tell her. Hello, Marguerite from beautiful. Been lurking and driving. Well, keep your eyes on the road. All right, so I'm going to spritz these. And I got water all over me. get out my water. I keep my water on my desk in two empty gelato containers with the lids on. Because if I keep them on my table with the lids off, the water will evaporate before I can use it all. So I keep them, so I always have water. All right, let me, I guess that was on there. Okay. All right. And then I want to do the, so let's see if I can do this without, all right. Okay. And I think I'm going to use the bigger of these brushes. And I'm just going to, let's start here. Okay. Ooh. Oh, wow. That is really nice. Let's go over here and pick up some yellow. These colors are intense. Hi, Adria. Wow. Mm-hmm. I'm liking these. I should have put that down a little bit further. All right, let's do the red. These are very, 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 very nice. The colors are very intense. There go the name, Inktense. Ha 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 ha. I think I did this. I think this is black over here. Ooh, that looks like a Payne's Gray. One of my favorite colors, mind you. Well, maybe that's the Payne's Gray. I don't know. I'll have to look on the card. Well, that's a very interesting color. And we got a green. Yeah. Very interesting. Hi, Shannon. Sharon. Thanks for being here. I am swatching some Inktense paint palettes, I guess. All right. And boy, that brush is something else. Yeah, I'm not familiar. The only Derwent products that I have are the Inktense sticks. I know. And of course, I didn't do them in the order, which was dumb on the card, but we can figure out hopefully what they are. All right, I'm going to have to dry these real quick, and then I'm going to use the line watch. Yes, I have their Inktense pencils, and I have their graphite pencils too, which are kind of a more muted color. Let me dry these real quick. Whoops. I had to buy a new dryer. My old one, Ranger one, died on me. I've never had one this shape. Yeah, I mean the blues. I mean the blues, yellow, red, and orange are really intense and bright, and then you get all these subtle colors, which are really kind of nice. This is really nice because it has. I know, I went all out, and it's got a high and a low, and it's got a little stand too, a kickstand. Yep. I think this is only the second time I've used it. That's how much arting I have done. Not much at all. Okay, let's get out the line thingies. These are the line things. Again, it's called the Line and Watch Paint Pan Set by Derwent. Let's break these suckers out. I'm gonna have to get out a knife. Let me get out my. Well, maybe. Sometimes the packaging is. Not for the physically impaired. Wow. I think I got it now. Let's see. Yeah. Hi, Joyce. Good to see you. Hope all is well. Okay. Well, I extracted one. Ooh. Man, that was not easy. Come here. Come here, you. All right. I don't think I'm going to use this box again. It's kind of. All right. There they show all the colors along the top, and they tell you what they are. Oh, it breaks it down. It says contains 6 Inktense colors, 4 graph tint colors, and that must be these are the graph tint colors. That's what them. These are the Inktense colors, and they said 6 Inktense colors. 2, 4, 6. Oh, okay. And then you've got 4 graph tint colors and 2 pastel colors, and then the 2 black line markers. Okay, all right. So those are definitely the graph tint colors for sure. That must be the pastel. I can't say the word. I'm saying pastel. Never mind. Okay. So these little blobs are going to become mushrooms. Barbara, Chicken Pot Pie Society is in the house. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I think we're going to use this one. So let's see if we can't turn these into mushrooms. That's the plan. Mm-hmm. I'll do some of these. Oh, we could put some of the dots on it too, huh? That's not a very good mushroom. I'm not very good at this. Well, it's okay. It's a different kind of swatch, mushroom swatch. Okay. Ding. God, last night I'm watching TV. They had all of a sudden there's that horrible sound, and I mean it's just ear shattering, right? Ear shattering sound, and it's an Amber Alert, and it's it goes across the screen in big letters, and it's just ear piercing. The poor cat, Lily, didn't know where to go, where to hide. She was terrified. And it went on and on and on. And I was going into the settings on my TV, and I was trying to find the subtitle thingy so I could put, mute the TV and listen to it with the subtitles. Because you can't change the channel because it's just on the TV. And it gave the make of the car and stuff like, whatever. And it was like, it sounded like maybe it was like a custody thing, possibly, where one of the parents had taken the child. My guess would be. Okay. And then finally, by the time I figured out where the mute button was, it stopped. And where the Amber Alert was like in Miami, which is about 4 hours from where I live. But I guess that doesn't mean anything if they're on the, if they could be driving up 95 or whatever. But it was pretty loud and annoying. I get it. And then I should probably put some lines here, maybe. Maybe some lines this way. Some lines this way. I'm rushing. I should be taking my time, but that's okay. So this is my swatch, and now I'm going to write what these colors are on the stems. And I know that this is red, right? So I'm going to write poppy red. And this is sun yellow. And so how did I do this? I did red. No, I did the blue first. That was over there. So this is bright blue, and boy, is it ever. All right, I'm going to have to write bright blue. And then I went to the yellow. Then I went to the red. Well, this is definitely orange or mango. They're calling it mango. And then now I'm in trouble. Let's see. All right. Blue. And I think this was going to be port, as in port wine. And this one is autumn brown. And then we come over to, I was right, this is Payne's Gray. One of my favorite grays. Named after Mr. Gray. And this is ocean blue. And it is oceany, isn't it? I think. And this is artichoke. I guess it is artichoke. All right. This could be totally wrong, but who's going to care? This was just fun to do. Yeah. And this is meadow. And this is natural brown, okay, versus artificial brown. And this is storm gray. Well, that is a very storm grayish color. Oh, I spelled gray wrong. I always do that. And then I should probably write what these are. What are they calling? Wine and wash. Wine and wash. Paint. Pen. Set by Derwent. There. So that's a fun. Mango is the orange. Yes, I wrote mango. Yeah. So that's a fun way to swash something. There was a guy that I watched that he would draw like a little figure, like a little girl, and he would dress her, and then her clothing, parts of her clothing were was the swash, like her blouse was a striped blouse, and there would be swashed, different colors. And this is from a lady that, and I don't remember her name, it was a reel, and I just thought, but I think that's, so there, I swatched my colors, and I can't see what time it is. Oh my God, my eyes are so, oh, I have time to do my other gift from, all right, let's turn the page, because that's what this kind of book is going to be. And I'm going to show my autumn brown. Yes. Autumn brown over here. Orange is the New Black. Yes, I love that show. I love that show. And then we got Artichoke. Yeah, I love that. That was a great show. I don't think I ever saw the final, the end of it. All right, so I've got some folk art. True Blue. Hi, Shannon. I peeked into your stream a little bit yesterday. You have quite the opening. Oh my God, that is so cool. Shannon has this amazing opening. Like it's like the opening of a movie. That must have taken a lot of time to put together. Very, very impressive. It was. I was just blown away. I guess I probably didn't have to do that. I could have just. So this is a chair, foamy stamp. Oh my God. I don't, can you hear the lawn, guys? Oh boy. Now I'll stick it here. I told Devin, isn't it? Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love it. I just need to put some more. Oh, I love it. I gotta just put more ink on that. Oh, that is amazing. Sorry for the lawn crew. They come through here. One guy comes through. Isn't this amazing? Oh my God. All right, enough's enough. Oh, I'll have to put these in my collage book too and find some people that can sit on these chairs, because that's what I love to do, is cut out people that are sitting and put them in chairs. Oh man, these are awesome. Yeah, I don't have enough, but these are amazing. Let's do the other sketchy math, I think it's called. All right, they're going now. Poor Lily is like, what the hell's going on? We're in such a drought, they didn't even have those crew come through to mow the lawn, because we haven't had rain in weeks. My pond is way, way down. I don't know why I'm rolling that out, but I am. This is real juicy. Let's put another chair over here so we can have a chair for the three bears. Let's see. You see what I'm doing here? That should be real juicy. I think I got enough paint on it this time, because this is watercolor paper. I feel sorry. Okay, this should be a really good. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I just didn't have enough ink on that, but look at that. That stamp is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, wow. What compelled you to make a chair? I mean, that's just, I have an 8x10. I have an 8x10. I have an 8x10 chair stencil. It makes one gigantic chair. I don't know why I bought it, but it's just a stencil, and it has just one giant chair on it. Oh dear. Maybe I can pick up some. So this is sketchy math, and it looks like the digital math. All the O's and ones, that would be There's a word for that. You have no idea. Well, it's an interesting, so, I think I will. Yeah, I know. I be sure to clean them. I know that. I think I'll carve a stamp. Ooh, I like that too. Binary, thank you. Yes, there are 3 different chairs from different eras and 3 different phones too. Oh, that would be fun too. Different phones. So there are the stamps. Yeah. And I don't know whether Becky said she's coming on or not. I'm assuming that if she is, she's on. I think I went over a couple of. Oh no, it's just 1:30. Perfect. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me and allowing you to share with you. Oh, in a bit, it's okay then. All right. So look for Becky, and Devin's coming on at 3, I do believe. Probably doing some more amazing jelly printing on washi paper, maybe. So thank you again for sharing in my birthday gifts from my wonderful sister. Have a good week, and hopefully see you Sunday. Bye. Remember, if you can't be good, be careful and fabulous. Thanks again for being here. Thumbs up on the way out. Bye.